I think there's a really good reason why alcohol steals your soul, why people even say that, why they call alcohol spirits in the first place. I believe there's a real good reason for it. I believe it's even more interesting that a lot of celebrities have alcohol brands. I find this fascinating because I believe that if you understand a little bit about alchemy, some basic forms of alchemy, plant alchemy, which is actually called spagyrics, if you understand what it's doing, you would understand that essentially alcohol sucks the spirit or the soul essence out of the plant. So when you're making tinctures and things like that, little medicinal vials of the medicine, you know, you can drop it on your tongue or put it on your skin as a topical. There are all sorts of different types of tinctures. Now what that is you basically stuff, say, dandelions. They have a lot of medicinal value to them. So you could stuff a bunch of dandelions in a mason jar, pour alcohol in it, and let that sit for, 5-6 months. What that does essentially is the alcohol is working through that plant and it's sucking all of the soul essence, all of the spirit out of that plant. Now, when you filter that out later on and you put that into your tinctures, what you now have is you don't have a plant anymore. The plant is removed and you have the liquid that remains, which is, of course, your alcohol and whatever the alcohol had sucked out of the plant. All of the nutrition, all of the value that was in that plant is now sucked out and into that thing. So essentially, alcohol is, like I said, it's sucking the soul essence or the spirit out of the plant. And that's why it's used in spagyrics and in making tinctures. So I think it's interesting to think about, because when you're drinking alcohol, especially a lot of alcohol, and it's just going in, what do you think it's doing to you? I mean, it's a good question to ask. It's an interesting thing to think about. So I love learning about things and thinking outside the box and questioning everything, because I believe that we should question everything. We should take back reality, which means we should stop accepting every single thing we are told as truth and start doing our own research. That's what I believe. So I love you all. You can find my work, and a lot of my work is based on lectures and hundreds of hours of Jordan Maxwell lectures and listening to people, very smart, intellectual individuals like Crow 777 Radio, great show, super intelligent. I follow people that do research. I follow people that continue to try and find truth. I don't follow people that have stopped and think they know all the answers. All right, I like when you are constantly in search of answers, because that's the only way to learn. I love you all, and this video is my opinion.